Well, hello, and how is your week going? Mine is going very well. And in today's journal with me, I am going to create a journal entry to celebrate this week's great happenings. Grab your craft supplies, your journal supplies, and come on back. Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. All right, so I have pulled out some items that I'm hoping to work with to create a journal entry. Now, I will give you a little bit of information on the entry that I'm creating. I have had this listing, this property that has faced several challenges. It has gone under contract. It's come out of contract. It's went under contract. It's come out of contract. This has happened about 4 times, okay? For various reasons, either the buyers end up losing financing, another offer comes, it just a bunch of different reasons as to why we would end up back at square one. But nevertheless, we are finally cleared to close for this property to be sold. And I am, one, relieved, and 2, happy for my client, So that is essentially what I want to document for this week. This is a win for me. I had mentioned in my last journal entry that I was just looking forward to the promises of August, the new month, the month of my birthday. I'm putting that in there again. And so I just want to, keep my entries for this month, with celebration, just I'm excited. So that being said, I am going to, the page that I anticipate using is this one, just doing one side. And also there is a challenge with 1134 Press here on YouTube, and in the Facebook group called Craft Room of Our Own 1134 Press Community, the prompt, or should I say, I don't want to call it a challenge, but this week's prompt was inspired by her video that she uploaded for Sunday, and it's called The Pocket. It says create one or more pocket types focused on placement, embellishment, and what you put inside. So that's tuck spot, belly band, envelope, coin envelope, So I'm going to use this to challenge me in how I create my journal entry. And I also want to make sure that I tuck a little something in there from the listing, just to serve as a reminder of, if my memory fails me at some point, I can look at that print off of the listing and take me right on back to where all the hurdles and challenges and growth began. All right. So I am going to stop rambling. I am going to clear my desk and start putting this page together. Okay, so this week's journal entry is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. I'm going to bring it up close so you can see some of the details. All right. We've got that cute little bird cage there, the patina finish. And the journaling spot is, as you can see, magnetic. I just wanted to make sure that it was able to flip back and stay in place, especially considering that it's the first page. All right, so this is the home that I just recently sold of my clients. Here is a paint sample of the paint that was used in this home during the renovation process. I assisted with picking out certain things. Tucked into the pocket that this paint sample created is a copy of the listing. And this little die cut, and as well as the bird cage and the bird, is from Happy Mail that I received from Sonia Stover of Artsy Solutions. Now this sunflower journaling spot is from a freebie that I downloaded from the Patreon channel of Where Baking and Crafting Meet. So I just added some vintage lace here, a little bit of cheesecloth to attach the journaling spot to the pocket, and I stitched around this, as you saw before I actually put it glued it down to secure it. And then I just used some embossing powders to highlight the word sold, and the embossing powder got a little messy, but nevertheless, so did this entire process. So anyways, and I'll use a cute little die cut right there and use some Tim Holtz oxide spray, and just embellished it a little bit anyway. So I was happy with how this turned out. This has been a long time coming. I have been waiting to do this journal entry for a couple of months. So we finally got it sold, and the experience has been I've grown a lot. Let's just say that. I learned a lot and grew a lot. So I'm thankful for all of the hurdles, and I am also thankful to get to closing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Now, for those who are still here and are new to the channel and are not current subscribers, this is the time when you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future Journal With Me's. And for my returning subscribers, you know the deal. Thank you kindly from the bottom of my heart for your continued support. This community, this family would not grow without you all. And so I thank you for your feedback, for sharing the videos, and for just sticking around and hanging out with me and sharing your pictures over in the Maker Exchange, which is, our Facebook group. Now, with all of that being said, until we are back here together on Patreon and YouTube, my friends, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafting. I hope you guys pull out your books and get your journal entries highlighting this week's greatness. Thank the Lord. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.